ever sat down to study for hours on end, chapters upon chapters upon chapters, and then sat down to review what you've learned, only to realise you seem to have retained nothing at all? Maybe you felt the same thing in the gym. I mean, you go in with the best exercise selection, you have the best set and rep scheme, everything is spot on, and you go in for weeks, maybe months. But by the end of it, you seem to have made little to no progress. Meanwhile, some people can go in, do very little amounts of work, so it seems, and they get much more return than you do. What's going on? Is it all just genetics? Well, actually, I found that the stupidly simple variable that's so often overlooked is just the difficulty of the work that you do. I mean, think Mike Mentzer style short high intensity workouts versus a fully optimized science-based program that's missing the grit and difficulty. I mean, it's clear which approach is going to give you the better result. It's exactly the same with studying. You know that feeling when you're staring at a page and your brain feels like it's literally overheating trying to churn all that information together? You're trying to make links between different topics, trying to find out where things go. And it's just so overwhelming. It's so easy to stop studying, close your book and go scroll on TikTok when that wall of difficulty hits. But actually, sticking through that difficult zone is what's going to give you new and stronger neural connections. This is the challenge band, as I like to call it. In any endeavour, going below or above that band will give you too little or too much stimulus respectively, but staying in that is where you're going to experience the most growth. Chase that difficult feeling in the challenge band. Feel that mental burn for a few minutes and then back off for a few minutes. A great app I like to use to focus for like 10-20 minutes at a time is something called Forest. It basically locks your phone to certain apps only for that period of time and grows a little virtual tree while you're working. Think of these little 10 to 20 minute bursts as working sets at the gym. To get effective sets in and not just accumulate junk volume, you need to accumulate a sufficient amount of cognitive load. Cognitive load is a bit like mechanical tension, which is a main driver of hypertrophy. So next time you sit down to study, don't shy away from the difficult, stick through it and exercise your brain just like your muscles. I hope this video gives you some insight into how to be more efficient when studying. In this video, I've mainly talked about the benefits of chasing that difficult feeling, but trying to force growth can have its negative effects too. To learn more, watch this video.